Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. It's your boy Atticus coming at you with the 100th scooter accident that I've gotten into since being out here. So, anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video to do a shout out to my friend Nina. It's her birthday, and yeah, I wanted to kind of show you a tradition that I've noticed here in Vietnam. When it was my birthday, Nina and Josh both came, and yeah, they brought me a birthday cake. Yeah, we sat here, we ate a cake, and we put on, we put on the hat, etc. And when it was Josh's birthday, we did the same. So yeah, I went and I found the most beautiful cake, and I want to show it to you guys. But let me introduce you to somebody else real quick. Let me introduce you to strawberry milkshake, SMS. Look at this freaking monster, man. You can freaking bench press this thing. So yeah, this is strawberry milkshake. I know, my friend. Anyways, all right. So let's look at the cake. All right. So it comes in a box like this. All right. Let me see if I can pull it out. All right. I don't want to mess it up. I just hope that Nina's in town, because if she's not, well then I don't know what I'm gonna do with this big ass cake. How do you open this thing? Hold on. Open cake, open. Okay, there it is. Alright, I won't open it all the way. I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak peek in the inside of it. Look, it's like a raspberry. Has like flowers on it. God, it smells so good. So, yeah, it's gonna be a surprise for whenever she gets back to the apartment. So, hopefully she's even in town. So let me close this. Remember how to close this? Do this first. How do you close these things? Derp. Okay, I might be having a derp moment. Alright, let me look on the other side. Okay, so both sides close in like this. So you do this, and then you do this. I'm smart. I could close a box. There it is. All right. So yeah. So that's a little bit of a tradition of what at least what I've seen in Vietnam is the birthday cake thing, which has been pretty cool. See any other updates? I made that 30-minute video a couple of days ago, so that pretty much summarizes it. I did think of another idea, which I'm gonna do. So I want to make like a final will and testament. So what that means is I want to make a video that you only play my family, my friends, anybody who cares about me. You have to have the discipline. I'm gonna make it, all right? But you only play it in the case of my death. So if something was to happen to me, so say I freaking got hit by an asteroid, or say a bird poked my eyeballs out, or a random freaking toilet fell from an airplane and hit me. All right, not that I'm saying I'm gonna die. So let's just clarify that. Like, I'm very happy. I'm just saying I've never really left instructions about what I would like to happen and do upon, if the case of my untimely death. So I'm gonna make a video, and it's gonna be labeled "Open in Case of Emergency." So you all must have the discipline not to watch it, because I'm gonna give instructions of what I want to happen whenever my time does come. Now, I could be a vampire and live for like 1,000 years, who knows? Or I might go tomorrow, you can never know, right? But there's a few things, such as, like the big one is, do not under any circumstances cremate me. Do not put my body in fire. If you do that, I will come back and haunt every single one of you. I want to be buried. I want my body in the ground. I want to be with the worms and the soil. I want the snow to fall on me. I want there to be a spot where if there's anybody who actually cares about me, they could come visit. They could come see me at that spot. I understand the whole idea of spreading your ashes, and I respect it, but it's just not for me. But we also got to think of what we're going to do about my motorcycle, my car, my book collection, my artwork, and some a few messages, some letters that I've written throughout the years that I want delivered to some people, like Melissa, for example, Shy, Ben, etc. So yeah, I'll make that video. I know it might seem a little bit morbid, but trust me, it's not. Like, things are really good. Besides my broken ankle, besides this, yeah, things are good. Like, I'm really happy. And I was just reflecting on my way, back to the apartment. Vietnam is just starting to feel just so normal. Just scooters and people doing this and that, and seeing people, the Raiden hats, and just the culture here. It doesn't feel, different anymore. It just feels normal. It feels like home. It feels like I don't want to say my culture because it's not. I'm American, obviously, but I feel like I am assimilated into it. That I'm part of it. And I like that. It's a good feeling. Vietnam, I mean, what a treat. What a beautiful country. What beautiful people. I mean, seriously, some of the nicest people I've met. And there's so many lessons that I wish I could teach my American brethren, that I've learned about the Vietnamese. So many things that we fail as a country, but that's a whole different video. You know what I mean? And there's also a lot of things I wish I could teach the Vietnamese about our culture, such as the V8, such as the Mustang GT 427R Roush. She has, 425 horsepower, supercharged with 12 pounds of boost, pushing 600 horsepower, or 1 liter 1000cc motorbikes, or CBR 600RRs, or freaking Nirvana, Bush, just so many things that I've noticed a lot of the Vietnamese don't know about. I showed them my car, some of my students or just some of my, co-workers, people like that, like my car, my motorcycle back home. And they've just never seen stuff like that. I mean, it's just not common, I guess, especially here, in this part of Vietnam. Maybe like in Ho Chi Minh City, you might see it where there's more Westerners that would bring more of their, Western kind of hobbies. But yeah, you just don't see that kind of stuff here. Like if I had my Mustang here, God, it'd be so much fun. I mean, it'd sound like the Batmobile just zooming through the streets. Same with my motorcycle. But yeah, it is some of the things that I enjoy most is when people teach me about their culture here. I've met a lot of people, and they'll share a tradition. For example, like the shrine. The shrine's a really big thing, which you pay tribute to ward off bad spirits or to bless a place. Like for example, like my work, we have a shrine on the 4th floor. You'll notice that most stores, pharmacies, homes that you go to will have a shrine, either a whole room dedicated to it, or it'll just be like at the very beginning. And you'll see all kinds of cool stuff. Like I was at a pharmacy not too long ago, getting some medicine for my broken ankle, and the shrine had a stack of fake $100 bills, but it looked like American $100 bills, maybe this thick, and it just cracked me up. Like just cool things, just like stuff that somebody would think is special or you're unique. So you pay tribute, you pay respect to the spirits and such as that. So, traditions such as that. Also, I've been really asking a lot of the Vietnamese co-workers, friends, their opinion on, the metaphysical, on the occult, and spirituality and stuff like that. Not religion. I'm talking, afterlife, ghost and spirits and the superstition and stuff like that. And Vietnamese, from not to generalize, but from the people I have, if you were to use like my small little case study, right? Like it's a very small, what do you call that? Control group, I'd say that there is a lot of superstition in Vietnam. And yeah, the spirits, ghosts, the fear of the unknown, and that kind of stuff. Which, admittedly, what made me curious about it was a project back in the American Vietnam War. So here in Vietnam, you just can't call it the Vietnam War because they've had war with China, war with all kinds of different countries. So here you call it the American War. So when I say the American Vietnam War, I'm talking about the one in the 60s. So there was what sparked my whole interest in the superstition thing was psychological warfare, psyops. So there's studies and there's kinds of papers that were released and documentaries about how the Army psyops group would use these different kind of audio tracks in the jungle that would I mean, it was like to a science that would like give these sounds of these ghosts and spirits, and they would use it to try to creep out, try to scare the Viet Cong or the NVA, the North Vietnamese Army. And there's mixed reports if it was successful or not. Like maybe in the beginning it might have worked. Imagine you're in the middle of the jungle, it's pitch black dark, and you start hearing these creepy noises. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that's psychological warfare. But what's interesting is that the NVA and the Viet Cong also used psy warfare back to the Americans. And I don't mean to speak, like I know everything about that war. Like I know there's a lot of Vietnam vets who don't talk about it. I mean this respectfully, but such as like the idea of like the traps the Viet Cong would leave, like like pitfalls, for example. You might step onto spikes that have been rubbed with like feces and get infected. Like that kind of fear, that's psychological warfare too. It might not be as advanced, but it's just as effective to the point where you're afraid to take a step forward, right? So just, anyways, to get back on my original point, yeah, I was really curious about that kind of stuff, which led me to thinking about like spirits, and then like in 2022, all these bad things happened to me. I broke my ankle, and then like 3 other people broke their ankle like shortly after me. So I don't know. If anybody knows me, knows that I love metaphysics and all that kind of stuff. Especially, I was taught a lot by Shai. She taught me a lot about that stuff, and I study a lot of it on my free time. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'll keep this video not too long. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a little Vietnamese tradition here, the birthday cake. It really is cool, to have some people show up and sing happy birthday to you and just spend your birthday with you. So Nina, I don't know if you watch my YouTube, probably not, but happy birthday. Yeah, but if not, I'll message you on Zillow and hopefully see you. And everybody else, oh, you like my cane in the back? Yeah, look at that, old man status cane. So, oh, and I also got, I don't want to say it, I got something I'm looking forward to, but I don't want to mention it. But let's just say I have a new piece of art coming that I'm very excited about, that I'm very honored about. So, all right, it's Indy, a.k.a. Atticus, a.k.a. your boy, Indy. You guys take care and be safe. Thank you.